Download the BCSN Plus app today.
Toledo Walleye took 2 of 3 this past week as we welcome in Matt Melzak, the voice of the Fish. Matt, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, appreciate it, Mark. The road was kind to the Walleye. The home, not so much for some reason.
But the home game was still a good thing. They ended up raising several $1,000s for the victory fund with those Bonefish jerseys that are auctioned off afterwards. We've talked quite a bit this year about the Tanners, and Tanner Dickinson has gotten a lot of attention. Perrysburg natives had a very strong season. Tanner Kelly, TK, coming on strong as well.
Yeah, I did wear the TK nickname on Saturday. But yeah, Tanner Kelly, San Diego, California kid, played at Michigan State, very familiar with the Midwest, and showcases his game, and it just continues to get better and better as the season goes along. Riding a 3-game goal-scoring streak. He's got 4 goals in that span. It's been fun to watch him. I think getting to the front of the net, he had a great power play goal on Sunday, just kind of being in the right spot. Getting after a rebound in front of the net. He's not the biggest guy, but boy, he can get to the dirty areas to score goals. He continues to develop. I think it's fun to watch him. Fellow rookie there in Nate Y. I know there's some other quote-unquote rookies, but guys that had that playoff experience. But you look at those two and the way they have developed over the course of the year. That has been a fun thing to watch for this Toledo Walleye team.
We know the importance of having a good number 2 goalie. Walleye have got 3 good goalies, and all 3 shined this past week.
They certainly did. We didn't see Nolan Lalonde at all the previous weekend, but boy, he comes out Friday. He's electric in a game against Kalamazoo. Made an unbelievable stop late in the 3rd period. I know the game was kind of not in doubt at that point. Toledo was going to win it, but still, it was a phenomenal save, and he is, he's a top 15 goaltender, goals against average in the ECHL right now. He is playing some great hockey. Obviously, we know Carter Guylander, how good he has been with under 2 goals against average since coming back to Toledo from GR, where he had an under 2 goals against average there. And then Matt Jarusik finally gave up 3 goals in a game. First time he's done that all season long since joining the Walleye back on December 19th. And going back to that point, by the way, he had the 4th best goals against average in that span out of any ECHL goaltender prior to Sunday. So, he has played rock solid. You know what? You have him. You got 2 younger goaltenders. It's a lot of fun right now.
And we've seen the way Mikush has juggled those goalies in the postseason runs the last couple of years as well. So giving them extra rest now could pay off in May. 2 games this weekend, Friday night at home. It's going to be a very special night. 100th consecutive sellout.
Yeah, we anticipate that Jeep Fest hype night, so we assume that will be that 100th consecutive sellout. It is really a testament to how great this Northwest Ohio hockey community is. That to see that many consecutive sellouts for the Toledo Walleye. I remember there was a Wednesday last year that the team made it there, got to the sellout. Obviously we had the weather a couple of weeks ago, but you know what? You had the tickets sold, which is what counts in that regard. So, I mean, it is the support that the Toledo community gives to the Toledo Walleye is second to none. It's shown every player I talked to, even players I've talked to that played here that, are even opponent players, sometimes will come up to me and say, man, I love playing in this building because it's always sold out. It's always an electric atmosphere. So, yeah, congratulations to Toledo Walleye. 100 consecutive sellouts coming up Friday, you would figure. That's impressive. The league record, by the way, is 140, Mark, so they still got some ways to go.
All right, it is February 2nd, which means baseball is right around the corner. Pitchers and catchers will report later this month. And today, the Detroit Tigers announced the organizational for all the minor league teams, including the Mud Hens. Gabe Alvarez will be back as the minor league manager for the Mud Hens. First time since Doug Minkiewicz in 1819. We've had the skipper back for a 2nd straight year for the Mud Hens.
You know what? It is going to be very, very similar to what we saw last year. The only non-coach that came back was Virgil Vasquez. So, you got a lot of consistency at that AAA level, and it tells you a lot about what Detroit thought of the coaching staff that was here in Toledo last year, and the fact that they said, you know what, let's bring these guys back if we can. Doug Bockler's been a mainstay. Of course, we don't Mike Hessman. Yep. He's the king. He's got to be there. But yeah, Francisco Contreras did a great job as one of those hitting coaches as well last year. So yeah, it's a lot of consistency. this year, and it's great to have Gabe Alvarez back. What a job he did last year with the Mud Hens. I mean, remember, it was the last week of the year before they finally got eliminated out of postseason play. So it's going to be a lot of fun this year when we get baseball started at the end of March.
Can't wait for the end of March. We got both hockey and baseball going, getting some of those flock and feather nights going on and doubleheaders for you.
Hey, maybe doubleheaders. It has been told if we got a morning baseball game and a night hockey game that I got to do both. So we'll see how it goes.
Looking forward to that. Looking forward to Ice Check tomorrow night.
I'm looking forward to it as well, of course, 10 p.m. And then, yeah, we're going to talk more Toledo Walleye. We got some high school to get to as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun, Mark.